Hi everyone, Callie with Jemminz. I'm just sitting here today relaxing. I was going to work on my toddler soaps today, but with the weather we've had here today, it's just been very, very cold and rainy and yucky, and I just needed a break. Part of the reason why I needed my break today is a coffee break. Actually, I've got my coffee with some Snickers in it. Yum! I love Snickers. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what I have been doing all morning for about 3 hours this morning. I went online to try to find the best selling platforms that I could sell my soaps at. And across the board, there's so many options out there for folks that I thought I'd come online and talk about a little bit and a few of them that they're actually out there. One of them is eBay, which I've sold on eBay since they started back in 1996, I think. So I've been a seller on there for 30 plus years. And over the years, eBay has had a lot of ups and downs. And even though I absolutely love eBay, it's just really not a platform for selling homemade items. I've had some bath fizzies that have been on there for, I'd say 3 months now, and I haven't sold a one. People on eBay are very, very picky. They're very mean. eBay platform is not what it used to be. I've had some really negative comments come to me recently from them, and I've made the decision to close that shop down completely and not go back on eBay ever again, at least not for what I'm selling, my homemade soaps. So I'm going to do a little bit more of a personalization. I did get my business license finalized yesterday. I'm waiting for the paperwork to come to me so that I can start officially selling as a business. That took me quite a bit of time yesterday to do. And I also got my wholesale license also. So I'm able to do uh, both regular retail and wholesale, which I'm really excited about. I've wanted to wholesale for quite a while, but in the state that I live in, you do need to have an add-on license for it. So I did get that license, and now I'm able to do wholesale. I'm hoping to sell to the local merchants here my products and try and work through some stores and do some wholesale through them to boost my sales. I'm so busy with my life right now that selling at crafts fairs, taking that Saturday off that I would need to do is just not an option for me. Saturdays happens to be my high production day, even though today I'm not high production. I decided to give myself a break since I have been really busy, and I have been really under the weather the past couple of weeks with the kidney stone and kidney infection. And I have been really down, and so I decided to take today and just relax and have a cup of coffee and just talk to you all folks. So eBay is not an option anymore. I'm going to come off of that platform altogether. I'm going to go on to Bonanza, which I have also been on with Bonanza from the beginning. I've had several stores on there, and they didn't do very well in the beginning, only because the platform was so new. They tried to match eBay's platform and did very well in that, but they also tried to make a unique store for themselves. And I think that's kind of what's people just didn't want to trust Bonanza in the past, and I think that store is still struggling, which is really sad because when Bonanza first started, I was a seller on there. I got invited to sell on there right away, and I had been selling on them on and off throughout all these 30 years, and I really like the Bonanza website. If you're looking to sell, have a platform to sell any type of product, it doesn't matter what it is, try Bonanza. They're a great company, and I think that if we continue to promote them, they could really go very well. I know I've watched them grow over the years, and the customer service that I have received from them, their website platform, everything across the board is so much better than eBay. It's just that eBay has a higher customer content, and they're more stabilized than Bonanza. But Bonanza is a great place to go to if you're looking for another place to sell. I've also sell on Etsy. I will not sell on Etsy. I've had nothing but issues with Etsy. They're another eBay copy company, but they do more hand sell handmade items. Unfortunately, Etsy has opened their doors to being able to take other products too, which completely depleted what Etsy was really trying to do. You know, they allow for additional products to be sold there. And I personally, I don't support Etsy and I never will after what they did. I've had their fees are extremely high. I did sell very well on Etsy though, so it's a good place to sell if you want to make a lot of money, but you also have a huge amount of competition. And I know when I started selling on Etsy, in the beginning when Etsy first started here again, I was a seller on eBay already, and so I got an invite to sell on Etsy, and so I did that for a while and then just ended up leaving Etsy altogether because their fees were so expensive that I just couldn't. I was making very little profit at that point. And, you know, when you're in a business, profit is the biggest part of selling. You know, you want to make a profit. Well, Etsy made it really impossible for me to make a profit on the products that I was selling. And so I walked away from it. I said no more. And it's still, I went in and checked to see if I can open up my store there. And they really haven't changed much. And they don't support the handmade craft seller anymore like they used to. And it just, you know, if for selling your products, it is a good store platform to do that. But with the high fees and what they claim to be, they're not anymore. And so I have left Etsy also. So there's my three basic selling platforms that I've sold on for many, many, many years. And, you know, where do I go now? Well, that's what I did this morning as I got on and did my research, because I was really looking into doing my own personal website and building up my own website. But I came to the realization that I don't want to spend the time and the money in building my own website. It's extremely expensive to do that sometimes, depending on where you go. And I was looking to do Bluehost. So they are a great company, don't get me wrong, but they use WordPress and I don't like WordPress. Now, I could download other platforms onto that and use those selling platforms. But I just decided that after building my own websites for years, I just chose not to do it anymore. I would rather pay a little bit higher fee myself and have an easier shop that has everything all in one, and, you know, not worry about the expense. You know, it's a toss up. You know, my website would cost me $6 a month, but I would be doing all the work for $6 a month. And when you look at a lot of the work that I have been doing making soaps, that takes a lot of time away from me being able to hone in on my craft and build my customer service base. So my question is where do I want to spend my time? Do I want to spend my time doing my soaps, or do I want to be spending time working on my website? Well, that answer is very clear. I want to be able to spend time working on my soap. So my options right now are, I have made the decision not to build my own website that was going to cost me $500 up front for 3 years of payments, all that, and then have to work through all of that, the mess. Now, having said that, Bluehost is a good platform if you do want to build your own website, and I highly recommend them. I'm not affiliated with them. I did run a website with them for a good 15, 20 years. I never had an issue. My website was down once in that 20 years, and it was due to a power outage we had here locally. It had nothing to do with the website platform. I think they did take it down at one point because there was a high amount of theft going on, or web hacking, and I think they took it down. No, they did take it down once when I had it to go through and upgrade the systems to keep from being hacked into, and I never got hacked. In my site, I was very successful with Bluehost. And so if you're looking for a platform to sell on and create your own personal website, I definitely recommend Bluehost. They're a great web hosting company. And I have tried other places. I've tried Big Daddy, and I can't think of some of the other places that I was in, but I had my website in a couple other places for a while, and then I ended up leaving it on Bluehost, because what I was doing was trying to create several websites, and after going through that again, I'm never going to go through that again. Oh my goodness, it's a lot of work to maintain your own website, and I'm choosing not to do it anymore. Now, I'm sure that Bluehost, it looks like with WordPress, they have, streamlined their process of being able to open up a website fairly easily. I'm just choosing not to myself. I've got way too much other stuff going on in my life, and I honestly just don't want to spend the time. It's not a matter of not having the time to do this, is do I want to spend the time to do it? And that's what you have to think about when you're running a business. I chose not to spend the time to do it. I'd rather have a platform set up automatically and just go for it. So my next option would be, well, where do I want to go? I can open up a Facebook shop, which I have already done. That is ready to go. I just have to wait for my business license to get here and get me my UBI number so I can list that on there, because they do require it. Once I have that number on there, I'm set to go. I got the rest of the site ready and set up. I will be photographing my product and getting it packaged up here to sell in the next couple of days, so we can do some get those sales up. So hopefully by next week. They told me it would take me about 3 days to get that license here in the mail. So Tuesday, Wednesday at the earliest next week, I should have it, which means my days off next week will be focusing on getting that website up and running. My next option for site that I have tried before, and I absolutely love the platform. I never had any issues with it, but the problem was the cost. And at the time, I didn't have the money to be able to support that shop, and that is Shopify. Shopify has three different formats, $29.99 to start, or there's a $79.99, and then there's the step up. I'm choosing the lower one right now only because it's much easier to get started on. I am working full time, so I do have that support financially to be able to do it. And I like Shopify. When they first came out and I saw the platform, I immediately went to them and tried to switch my store over. However, the products that I was selling, I just couldn't get the store up and running. It was during a time frame financially that it wasn't necessarily a financial issue. It was what was going on in the market with the products that I was trying to sell. They just were not selling. And it wasn't just me, it was shop owners across the board with the products that we were selling. We couldn't get it up and running. And so I just chose to close the store down and go out of, well, I didn't go out of business entirely. I did keep my other stores open because I had several of them open and just sold for theirs. And I did fairly well selling in, I think I had 5 stores open at the time, and all of them were doing very well, but the Shopify one was not. And so I closed the Shopify one out because it was my higher cost to use. But I really like Shopify, and I am going to go ahead and open up my store back up on Shopify and start selling there also. So I have 2 really, really good platforms. I've got the Facebook page marketplace selling, and I also have my Shopify selling. Amazon is my next one. I have been a merchant on Amazon in the past. I absolutely love Amazon. They're great for customers. They have, because I do a handmade product, they do have a specialty handmade site. However, they're extremely picky of who they take on there. So I would rather just sell through their normal marketplace and tag my products as handmade. They're going to sell very well like that, regardless of whether or not I may go through their handmade marketplace or whether I do it directly on their marketplace. So that will be my third selling place. And then from there, I will continue to sell on Bonanza, even though I didn't have very many sales on there in the past. The ones that trickled in every couple of days were fairly good. I mean, I could make a good profit on there, so I will do that one. So that's 4 basic places that I can sell from. And that gives me enough income to be able to take a step back. Will I be able to quit my work full time? Not right away. I do have to build things up a little bit more, and it's going to take probably a good 6 months to a year before I'm able to quit my job. I'm only working part-time at a local grocery store, which I absolutely love my job where I'm doing. I'm a price changer there, and I absolutely love it. It's not easy work by any means because I do have to throw freight and help out the team when they need me. But I absolutely love the job. It's not a boring job at all. So leaving that job is going to be really hard when I do get my shops up and running fully. So there you have it. Shopify, my Facebook page, my Bonanza page, and then eventually I will get onto Amazon. Four good selling platforms that I could do. I really don't like doing craft fairs. I would prefer to sell from home. That's just who I am. Will I do some one-to-one selling at craft fairs? I might. I'm considering it. I do have my square reader and magnetic reader that I can do that if I choose to do it. It's open. I do carry product with me when I am walking around, and I will be making some advertisement and some t-shirts and things and try and get my products out there for people in our local area and build up a local sales for them. But for the most part, I want to sell online, and that's not easy to do in these days. There's so many products that are out there and so many people that are selling that it can make it really hard to be able to sell online. But I've done it for 30 plus years. I know what I'm doing and I know how to do it. I just have to now get everything up to be able to do it. So going forward, some of the projects that we are working on, I will be attaching the baby soap that we did yesterday. It absolutely turned out beautiful. They're very simple bars. Those will go on sale next week on one of my platforms. I'll be spending the next few days trying to get those one or two of those platforms up. I'll probably start my Shopify store today if I can get on there and get that going. But I absolutely love what I'm doing here and I'm very happy. Uh, the baby soaps turned out very well. I was going to do my toddler soaps this morning, but I woke up very tired and exhausted, and so that just gave me a chance to say, hey, my body needs a rest today, so I'm going to do that. I might soap them this afternoon or maybe just in a little while. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Excuse me. As you can see, I'm very tired. Other things that we'll be doing, like I said with my other videos, if you haven't watched them, I am going to start doing my back to school and all of my holiday stuff. I've got the oils for those, the fragrance oils in for those, so I will start producing those. And then those will go up on my website here in the next week. I will be carrying, most merchants will pull down their holiday stuff throughout the year. I will not be doing that. I will be creating them year round, so you'll be able to have a good source to get things off season. I know I like to buy things off season just to prepare myself. You know, Christmas and July sales, I try to hit those, or if I can find Halloween stuff throughout the year, or even Valentine's or any of the holidays for that matter, I do try to buy them throughout. It can be, and I want you to be able to do that also and have that availability of being able to purchase products when you want to. So I will have all of my holiday senses and seasons throughout the year from now on. I will not be taking them down at the end of the year. I will be making a limited edition items, however, so you will be able to purchase items that will be a one make and that's it. I plan on making specialty soaps, and once those are gone, they're gone. I will not be remaking them. I have found a brand new source for my essential oils, or not essential oils, my fragrance oils, and I'm very excited to have those coming in. I'm going to place another order. I'm going to place a small order with them to get in the last little bit of holidays. I have a couple items that I missed on my holiday list for fragrances, and so I'm going to order them from this new company and try their oils out. I'm pretty confident that they're just as good as the other company that I'm using. So I'm very happy to have a new source and good pricing too. So I'm able to, here again, lower my cost down for some of my soaps and keep them at a reasonable price for everybody and not overstock them. Only because the hemp oil can get very expensive to get in. Although I've noticed lately the hemp oil has come down in price a little bit. So I think their production is up again, and that's a good thing. So I'll be able to get that at a lower price and keep my soaps at a very good, reasonable price for everybody. I like to match the competition and not overprice products if I can help it. So you'll have a good pricing product. I have bath bombs. I have a new bath bomb maker coming. I did order that. I'm also going to be ordering a brand new wire cutter. I know I ordered one from Amazon the other day, but I found this one that I wanted to be able to cut full bars one time and get that done. This wire cutter is amazing. It's going to cost me a little bit of money to get it, but it's worth it to me. And it'll save me a whole lot of time, because when you cut individuals versus a one cut, it does save you about 15 minutes. And it may not sound like a lot of time, but 2 minutes to cut a bar versus 10-15 minutes to cut a full bar is a big deal. So that I will be ordering that in the next couple of days and getting that in for us, which will really help in a lot of things. Other things that are coming out, I have some specialty scents I'm going to be bringing out. I will be going back into production once I get my bath bomb maker here back into making full bath bombs. I'm going to do a couple of different sizes with them and different price points so that you can buy them in different sizes. I'm really excited to get that going. When I started this business, my soaping business, my bath bombs were where I wanted to go. But I decided that I wanted to specialize a little bit more in soaps, because I love making soaps and have for many, many, many years. And I decided to get back into it again and really get going with it. So that's coming up. Just a whole lot of things happening at the house right now. Everything's really good. I have a lot of soaps that I need to get packaged and selling again now that they're ready to go. Those will be on my agenda and my focus over the next couple weeks, getting my 2 shops set up so that I can fully start selling. I've held off putting product up to sell only because I was trying to finalize where I wanted to go with my shops and where I wanted to sell. And I've made that hard decision to be able to not sell on eBay, but to sell on these other platforms instead, knowing full well that I'll get better profit and better sales from them. So those will be starting up next week. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me this morning. I've had a really good time doing what I'm doing, and I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope you're having fun watching my videos too. If there's some information that you want or you're interested in learning more about, please post below. Subscribe if you'd like to continue watching my videos, and to let me know that you are enjoying these. So like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below is what I'm trying to say. I'm a little tired today. Anyway, I wish you all the best, and thank you again for joining me for this quick coffee break. Bye, everybody. Take care. Morning, everyone. This is Callie with Jemminz, and today I wanted to show you a little bit about what I've been doing. So the soaps that you're seeing in front of me are my baby soaps. They're out of their molds and they're sitting, and they'll sit for the next week to harden up. I went to pull one of them out this morning and they were still a little bit on the soft side, so I wanted to let them sit for about a week before I sell them. These soaps are absolutely beautiful. They're everything I expected that they would turn out to be, and I'm very happy with them. The scent is very light in them, but my whole house smells like baby powder right now. It smells so good in here. So these soaps will be ready in about a week to sell, and I plan on getting those up and my other soaps up here within the next week. So anyway, there's an update for you folks. Please enjoy. Hi everyone, Callie with Jemminz. I just thought I'd pop on here real quick. As you can see, I'm getting ready to go to work, and I spent my entire Saturday and Sunday, well, most of Saturday and all of Sunday, getting my website up. Yay! So Jemminz.com is now live. You can purchase both my bath bombs and my bath soaps if you are interested in them. I'm so super excited to have this website finally up and running. I literally spent the entire day going through all the tutorials and making sure that it was
optimized to run, and getting sure that the product was up, and we're live. So if you guys are interested in the product, go get them. They're all available now. I will have more listings coming up during the rest of this week. My whole week right now is focused on trying to get the rest of my product up on the website and just simply getting things done. We're moving forward at a fast pace right now, so yay! And this is what all shop owners work towards, is getting their shop opened. I had a lot of really hard decisions I had to make to figure out, okay, where do I want my shop to be? What do I want to do? So I broke down yesterday or Saturday, and just decided after really thinking things through that didn't want to hassle making my own website. So I just went ahead and did the Shopify store, and I'm really happy that I did it. It was so easy to put together. I couldn't believe it. The tutorials that are out there, the step-by-steps that are available, it made it so much easier for me to get my store up and running and done. And I hope that you all will enjoy it. It's super easy to navigate. It's super easy to check out. I put up there multiple ways to pay, so that you're not limited to just PayPal. So you can do with your Visa, MasterCard, or Discover. You can do Google Pay, Apple Pay. There's just every kind of pay out there that you can do. And I set it up for that reason, because I didn't want people to just turn around and not want to, if somebody really wanted a product, I didn't want to turn them away just because their payment system wasn't on the system. So I made sure that I could get as many payment systems up there that I possibly could for you guys. So go check the website out. It's www.jemminz.com. We are live, and I can't wait to start putting your guys' orders together and getting that product out to you guys. More projects are coming up. I did not do the toddlers that week. I don't know that I'll get to them this week. I'm going to try. I did order the toddler. I got some new better toddler kid, they'll be both, soap molds in. They're on their way. They should be here this week, so I probably won't do those until next week. But I've also got some really cool girl kid things coming up, so keep that in mind. Keep watching for those products to be coming out. I'm really excited about those. Those are going to be really fun to make. The molds are really cool. I got some blocks, and I got some other fun things that kids can do, just some fun time in the bathtub, because it's all about the fun, and I want kids to have fun in the bathtub, as they like to do. They like to splash around and play, and so my mindset for that is to make bath time really super fun for them. So the bricks, I will be putting together different colors and different sets, and there'll be soap bricks for the bath, and they're really cool. I'm so excited to put that set together. I have some limited edition bath bombs on there. I have a brand new mold coming in that I will be making all of my bath bombs with. So I have discontinued all of my other bath bombs, but they are listed up on the site. So go get those. They're sold in sets, so you're getting 2 and 3 bath bombs depending on the sizes, and those are up now. So go get them. Because they won't be remade anymore. I'll be going to a single bath bomb and selling my product as a single bath bomb, and those prices are not going to be cheap because of the way I have to make them. So get them out the door. I'd like to get them sold. There's only a few scents that are available. I am bringing out my bath fizzies. I do have them ready to go. I have a bunch of them already packaged up. I just have to get them now up on the website, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on today when I get home from work. And then I have a whole bunch of other projects that we're slowly working on. So right now, this week is basically getting my website finished and loaded with all the product they offer. And then once I'm done with that, then I will be back into production, which will probably be towards the end of the week to next week. And then we're on full production and full sales. So go get those products, www.jemminz.com. My website is up and it is live. Multiple checkout opportunities for you folks, and shipping is really low. I will combine all the products for you, so shipping, so I can lower the shipping costs for you guys. If you are local and you are interested in my products, please let me know. I have disabled the local pickup on there only because I don't want people ordering locally yet. There's a lot of reasons for that. I don't live in a very safe area to deliver, so I'm not delivering locally. at this time yet. However, if you are interested in the products and you want some of them and you see the prices and you want them, I do have a Square Reader and I can meet up with you, my friends, and I would be more than happy to do that. So just let me know personally, those of you that know me. So bye everybody. I'm off to work. Gotta go make some more money to keep things running and pay bills and whatever else we need to do. I gotta get some play money in there somewhere. I've been putting so much money into the business right now. I haven't had time to play with it. So I gotta get some play money in there somewhere. And I will. Anyway, everybody have a great day and I wish you all the best. Bye.